It's a vessel that we call the earthship.
I'm really into the idea of earthships. Okay, I love them. The whole thing about I found out about them. I watched that like documentary Garbage Warriors when I was in high school, and I like was watching it on YouTube at my Nana's house, and I remember just being like,
water is reusable. In New Mexico, here in Taos, we get 7 inches of water per year, and that's not enough. But if we take that water and take a shower in it, and then we recapture that shower water and run it through botanical cells, which are rubber-lined planters in the hallway that grow plants and food, which then in turn clean up that water with their roots spitting out oxygen, we capture the water again and flush the toilet with it. And then we take the toilet water out to an anaerobic processor and into rubber-lined cells to do landscaping with.
changed my life.
And then there's electricity, and everybody knows about wind-produced electricity and solar-produced electricity. But one thing to point out about earthships is because they do so many things for themselves, they need less electricity. Since an earthship heats itself, it doesn't need electricity to be involved in heating. Since an earthship provides its own water, it doesn't need electricity to pump a well. So an earthship, by definition, needs less electricity, and we get that electricity easily from the sun and the wind.
It changed my life, and it changed my whole perspective on everything, honestly. And I was like, we all need to be living like this. We need to be able to be self-sustainable, but also like live in society and amongst people the way that we want to.
And we need something to do with what we call garbage. We invented garbage. It didn't exist before humanity. So we need to figure out how to use our garbage, and there's a lot of things being attempted, but nothing's really that successful. So we're just trying to make these vessels consume garbage in their construction in place of a lot of manufactured materials. And as we keep doing this, we find out that that the things we call garbage, tires, cans, bottles, cardboard, some of these things are manufactured better than the materials that are manufactured for construction, which in many cases are garbage themselves.
And this like trap where we're just like paying for water, paying for food, paying for everything.
If we don't do this, then we are dependent on infrastructure. Infrastructure is very scary and very dangerous and very mismanaged. And the goals of infrastructure are more about power and money than they are sustenance of people. So we have kind of taken this into our own hands to create a vessel.
But I get why we have to, because then we have to work, you know, so then there's like no time. So it's like there's a lot wrong. And to fix it all, you'd have to crumble everything.
And that is the definition of and rationale for this thing, this vessel that we call earthship.